Hello students and welcome back to your English class. In the lesson of today we're going to work with the skills. So for that you're going to need your guided book. So you're going to open it first on unit number 2. Then when you are here on unit number 2 you're going to open it on page 24 and 25. Okay, I am going to split the view. So as you can see here, today we're going to work with the skills of reading comprehension, and we're going to work also with the skills of listening and writing. Okay, so for that, here we have the title of the text, that is American's favorite. The first thing that we're going to do, I am going to make a sum up here. We're going to do the first exercise related to reading comprehension. So you're going to read and listen to the article, and then we're going to answer the questions. Which questions? We're going to answer questions from 1 to 9 related to the piece of text that we have there. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is pay attention to the listening part.
Unit 2. Skills. Reading. Page 24. Exercise 1.
America's favorites. Who are America's favorite people? Some are real, but others are characters in books and cartoons. Read and find out more. John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy, JFK, 1917 to 1963, was born in Massachusetts, U.S. He was President of the U.S. from 1961 to 1963, and he was very popular with American people. He was only 43, but he was a strong leader, and with his short brown hair and blue eyes, he looked like a movie star too. But JFK's time as president was short. Lee Harvey Oswald assassinated him in 1963. Diana Ross and the Supremes. Diana Ross and the Supremes were a famous singing group in the 1960s. The three women were from Detroit in the U.S. Their music was popular all over the world, and 12 of their songs were #1 in the U.S. Some of their famous songs are Where Did Our Love Go?, Baby Love, and Stop in the Name of Love. The group was also popular for its look. The women were very slim with short black hair. Katniss Everdeen. Katniss Everdeen is a character in the book and movie series The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. Katniss lives in the imaginary country Panem, in an area with little money. Life can be very tough, but Katniss is a strong girl. In the movies, the beautiful actress Jennifer Lawrence plays the part of Katniss. She is slim, with long brown wavy hair and gray eyes. Bart Simpson. With his short yellow arms and legs and yellow hair, Bart Simpson doesn't look like a typical 10-year-old boy. But Bart isn't real. He's a cartoon character in the TV show The Simpsons. Bart loves doing crazy things, and he doesn't like rules. Some parents weren't happy about this, but Bart is a very popular character in the U.S.
Okay, boys and girls, now that you already listened the text, now we're going to try to analyze a little bit better this piece of text related to American's favorite. I am going to underline a few sentences that are related to the content that we have been working on this unit. So for that, I am going to use this pink color, and I am going to underline this first part. For example, here, I am going to make it bigger, and here we have that John F. Kennedy was born in Massachusetts. As you can see here, the phrase was born is related to an action that is in the past, okay? And this is related to the past simple that we have been working. Now with yellow, I am going to underline the vocabulary. In this unit, we have been working with physical description. So as you can see here, it says he was a strong leader, and with his short, you have here short brown hair and blue eyes, he looked like a movie star. So the phrases that are underlined in yellow are related to physical description, okay? We can find all these examples in each piece of text, okay? You can find it here in Diana Ross and the Supremes, you can find it in Katniss Everdeen, and also in Bart Simpson text. So now we're going to find these 3 words, and we're going to work with the meaning, and we're going to try to find it here in the text. I am going to use purple. We are going to find the first word, that is leader, that is here, and we're talking about the president of the United States, very, very long time ago, but says, but he was a strong leader. Again, past simple, an action that happened. A strong leader. What could be in Spanish that related to something that could guide to the country? This word in Spanish, it means líder. Okay, let's go with the second word, that is little. Little, we're going to find it. We're going to find the word little. Give me a few seconds because I am find it. Here I found the word thought, and little, I can find it. Oh, here it is. So here we have the 2 words that are left related to this piece of text, that is related to Katniss Everdeen, related to the Hunger Games, and says that in the imaginary country Panem, in an area with little money. This is related to money when you don't have money, okay? So this little is related to the lack of money, or when you have you don't have much money. So this kind of word is in Spanish poco, no pequeño. Poco en relación a poco dinero, en relación a la película casi muy pobres. And then we have here, life can be very tough, okay? As I said you before, they don't have much money, so for that reason, it's very difficult to find food or to have a better clothes. So it's a tough life. This word in Spanish, it means difícil. ¿Ya? La vida puede ser bastante difícil de acuerdo a las consecuencias que suceden en los Juegos del Hambre. Okay, boys and girls, now that you already work with the words, with expressions of the content, now you're going to do questions from 1 to 9, okay? In class, I am going to translate each question, but you must answer it related to the text, okay? Now, we're going to do the listening part. In exercise 2 says, listen to the conversation about a famous singer and his band. Check with a ticket the correct answer. So you have to, I am going to give you an advice. First, try to read each sentence. John Lennon was a writer, singer, a songwriter, or an actor. And you put the ticket if you listen the correct information, okay? As an advice, I can tell you that you first read the whole sentences, and then when you are listening, you put the ticket with the corresponding information. So I am going to play the audio 2 times, okay? I am going to play the audio 2 times.
Unit 2, Skills, Listening, page 25, Exercise 2.
Dad, who is John Lennon?
John Lennon? He's very famous. He was a pop singer and he was a great songwriter.
Was he in a band?
Yes, he was. He was in the Beatles.
The Beatles? I don't know them.
Yes, you do. You certainly know their songs. All You Need Is Love, Yellow Submarine.
Yellow Submarine? Was that a Beatles song? It's a great song. When were they a band?
In the 60s. Your grandma was a big fan. She still has their first song.
What was it?
Love Me Do. It was a long time ago, in 1962. It was before I was born.
Were the Beatles very popular in the 60s?
Yes, they were. People were crazy about them. Their nickname was the Fab Four, and there were millions of Beatles fans.
Were they famous in other countries?
Yes, they were. First, they were famous in the UK, then in the US, and after that, they were famous all over the world.
Do you have a favorite Beatles song, Dad?
Yes, I do. My favorite song is Let It Be. It's from 1970, and it was their last song. It's beautiful. I love it.
Unit 2, Skills, Listening, page 25, Exercise 2.
Dad, who is John Lennon?
John Lennon? He's very famous. He was a pop singer and he was a great songwriter.
Was he in a band?
Yes, he was. He was in the Beatles.
The Beatles? I don't know them.
Yes, you do. You certainly know their songs. All You Need Is Love, Yellow Submarine.
Yellow Submarine? Was that a Beatles song? It's a great song. When were they a band?
In the 60s. Your grandma was a big fan. She still has their first song.
What was it?
Love Me Do. It was a long time ago, in 1962. It was before I was born.
Were the Beatles very popular in the 60s?
Yes, they were. People were crazy about them. Their nickname was the Fab Four, and there were millions of Beatles fans.
Were they famous in other countries?
Yes, they were. First, they were famous in the UK, then in the US, and after that, they were famous all over the world.
Do you have a favorite Beatles song, Dad?
Yes, I do. My favorite song is Let It Be. It's from 1970, and it was their last song. It's beautiful. I love it.
Okay, kids, now that you all already have listened this audio, we're going to go this part and we're going to do exercise 4 relating to the writing. The instructions says complete the profile of Greta Garbo. Use the fact file in exercise 3 as a model, okay? So exercise 3 is speaking, so we're not going to pay attention to that, but we're going to try to use the information that we have here and we're going to complete it in classes, okay? I am going to help you, so don't be panic with that, because I am going to be a tool for you. Okay, boys and girls, I hope that you understand this lesson, and remember that you can ask all your doubts and questions in classes. I am going to answer all that, and see you next class. Bye bye.